my darling grade fives. I hope you guys are all well. I miss you guys so much. But anyways, let's get straight into it without wasting time. Please open up your textbooks to page 30. We're going to be doing Module 2, Unit 1, South Africa from above. If you want to, before going on with this video, you can watch the first video that I posted on my YouTube channel. It's a grade 4 video actually of plan views and side views, and have a listen for what plan views are. If you can't remember from last year, if you can, then let's move on. It will just give you an overview of what we are doing, looking from above. Okay, so make sure your textbooks are open if you're ready to move on. Otherwise, you can exit this video and go and watch the first video if you want to. Okay, the first thing we need to know before we move on is altitude and relief. Okay, if you can see on the screen, it says altitude is the height that a place is above sea level. We always measure the height of a place by how high it is above sea level. Now think about us as human beings. When we measure our height, okay, we'll always maybe stand against a wall, and from the floor till where our head touches, that is our height. Now, if we measure a height of a place geographically, it's always measured at how high that place is above sea level. Remember in term 1 when we did Mount Kilimanjaro was so many meters above sea level, that's altitude. Okay, and relief describes where the land of an area is high, which is like mountains, or low, like valleys. So say for example, you are traveling in an airplane and you look out your window and you look down, so you've got a plan view of what's going on, and you can see that there are a lot of areas that look bumpy or higher than others. It's not even, okay? So some areas will definitely be higher than most. This is just an example where I say mountains are high and valleys are low. You get a lot of different relief areas in one place. Okay, if we look at this slide, you can see the high altitude zones of the Himalayas. Okay, now the Himalayas are mountain range in Asia, and this shows the different altitude zones leading up to Mount Everest. Okay, so you start at the bottom and you work your way up. Okay, and it will show you where the different places are above sea level, or how high the places are, the heights of these places above sea level. These are the altitudes of those places, which your Mount Everest is obviously our highest mountain in the world, and Mount Everest is at 8,000 meters above sea level. That is really, really high. Okay, and then can someone tell me what is the altitude of the deciduous broadleaf forest? Think quick, look at your picture and tell me. 3, 2, 1. Well done, that's correct. It's 2,000 meters above sea level. Well done. Okay, now if we look at this map on the right, you can see the different colors, okay? Let's bring it home to South Africa. Remember we spoke about relief areas just now? Now, South Africa has 3 main relief areas. Your coastal plain is your first one. This is your lowest level, your lowest area in South Africa, which is just around the coast. So the altitude is mainly between 0 and 500 meters above sea level. Your second one is your plateau. This is higher, flatter inside the country. It's higher, obviously, than your coastal plain. It's a bit higher than 500 meters above sea level. And your last one is your escarpment. Okay, this is where the land rises steeply, very high, between the coastal plain and the plateau, which is mainly like your mountain ranges. Think of like Table Mountain, for example. It's just on the coast as well, so it's also very high, and it goes between the coastal plain and the plateau. Okay, are you all with me? If you need more information on this, in your textbooks, you can also look at page 31 and 32. It's got a lot more information there. Okay. And that's it, guys. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for listening to me. Remember to complete your activity on page 33. And for our listeners and viewers who aren't at our school, the textbook we've used is the Study and Master Social Sciences Grade 5 Learner Book. Bye, guys. Until next time.